Alex Hormozi gave me some advice, and this is advice I'd like to pass on to you. Welcome to Startup Hack. My name is Spencer Thomason. I've been a software developer for over 25 years. I've hired and trained over 100 developers. I love helping people start their development careers. So I follow Alex Hormozi. I really enjoy his material, but this is without question one of my favorite of his posts. I'm going to read it, but then we'll give you some of my thoughts on it. So here's where the post starts. To Avante, the young man who stopped me at the grocery store working 2 jobs with a 1-year-old who asked for advice on how to get ahead. Again, this is Alex Hormozi and the advice he gave. I gave you a short answer because I was in a rush and it ate at me. What you're going through is tough. Being so young and already having to support a child is not easy, but you'll have the opportunity to become an amazing inspiration in a way I never could. Your success story will become your sermon. That being said, on to the advice. You're gonna need to assume that luck isn't real, or that it applies to everyone else but not you. Because the only way you're gonna get out of your surroundings is by having something of value other people want. And right now, the only thing you have is your time, with low skills to trade, which is a hard game to play. You'll have to trade a lot only to get a little. So your main objective is to have the time to learn a skill while you're providing for your family. That means in the short term, your family may have to suffer. Scratch that. Your family will suffer, but better now when they're too young to remember than when they're too old to forget. Again, not forever, but for now. So these are the things you're gonna have to do, and this isn't dabble stuff. This is wake the heck up, because if you don't, you're gonna blink and be 30 in the same spot, but worse. So number 1, cut all costs, and I mean all costs. You don't eat out anymore for anything, and if you're hungry, you deal with it. If it's not from a discount grocery store, you don't buy it. Clothing, what you have is everything you need for the next 2 years. No exceptions. Reuse, trade, or go to Goodwill. You go to work, you go home, and home is ideally with your family, or worst case with another family also trying to make it and save. It's gotta be as cheap as possible. Number 2, increase your income. You're working 2 jobs. Your free time, spend applying to other jobs closer to what you want to do. Any at-home phone sales job has starter roles that require 0 experience that pay $40K a year or more. Do that and work your other job in between. If you can't, drive Uber. If you don't have a car, save up until you do. Number 3, the easiest thing to sell is someone else's stuff. So start there. Then learn how to buy stuff for cheap and flip it. The bigger the thing, the more you make. You go from flipping cards to furniture to homes. And the limit never really stops there. Final note, I could hear the stress in your voice when you were talking to me about your situation. It sounded like you didn't know what to do. Sadness comes from a lack of options. It's a feeling of hopelessness. But whenever you feel like that, I want you to think, this is ignorance, not sadness. It means I don't know enough, and that I can control. You asked to come work for me for free, but I have no need for low-skilled labor. But I do have need for high-skilled beasts. It's what I make the books and courses about and the content everywhere for free. So use these. Then get yourself a higher-paying job, and every day apply for higher-paying ones. I recommend sales to start. Then once you get in there, work until your fingers bleed because you have no other option. You have no luck. Nothing is gonna work out in your favor. You're not gonna catch a break. You're gonna have to make it happen. You're gonna have to force it. You've gotta become undeniable. And the best news is you can do that in less than a year. So that's my advice. Cut all your costs, everything. Work more to make more, and apply to better jobs, learn to sell. Number 3, start selling more expensive stuff than eventually your own. The game is just trading up, over and over and over again. You're just a few trades away from a very different financial situation. I couldn't agree with this more. At the end of the day, when you're young, and if you don't have a lot going your way, you're gonna have to grind to figure out a better way to do it. And I'm with Alex as well. Invest in yourself, learn. And that's why we here at Startup Hack can help you go from 0 to amazing in 3 months. We can train you to become a software developer. So this you can do as one of your grinds. Work that day job and then take the course at night so that you can change your life for yourself and your family. So go check out startuphack.com today and we can help you change your life just like Alex was trying to help this guy change his life.